hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comforts together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling.
And hello. Hey, what's going on? To all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers, honey. What's your tea? What's your tea? It's another glorious day, my darlings, and I know you got all of your crumpets together because you know what time it is, honey. It's time to dish tea. And you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat. What's happening? Y'all coming on up in here. Hey. Groove say, hey, Big Meat, I just petted wolf tail and ate some garlic herb crackers. See, you already got your crumpets together, Groove. Come on, girl. Lee Cooper, hey, love, where you been? Ain't seen or heard from you in such a minute, honey. How are you? Thanks for stopping on in here. Charles came up in here. Hey, Charles, what's going on? It's another one of those days, darling. And today has been a day for me. I have completely vegetated all day today, honey. I should have gotten up and gotten out and did a couple things. I just did not feel it. And I'm a little concerned about my health because my left leg, my left side of my body, honey, has been giving me all kinds of problems, maybe for the last, 20 years, okay? It's the left side. My damn left foot, honey, got all, my little toes ain't doing so cute or whatever. Every time I go to the podiatrist or whatever, I'm like, listen, why I got, the little toenail fungus on this toe, but not on my right foot? I got circulation issues and carrying on. And what is bothering me is that my leg feels like it's underwater. It's like I got water on the leg or something. Because when I walk, it feels funny, but the best way to describe it, if you know what you feel like when you're walking underwater, now try to imagine that, but that's inside your leg. Oh, you know how you get water on the ear and you can hear, but you can't hear, and it feels all distant? My leg kind of feels like that. It's like I'm walking and I feel it, but it just feels like something is distant with it, right? And I know they tell me like that's a circulatory issue, but I don't know what it is. It's just that hair. It's only my left leg that's doing it. And I'm like, damn, now 1 minute it doesn't feel cold. It was feeling hot, not hot to where it just felt like it was warm. But not that kind of warm, like it's like I got an infection or something. It just, yeah. Usually they say when your legs and stuff feel cold or whatever, it's because you're not circulating right, So you got to get your circulation together. But I had that opposite effect. And I'm like, okay, what is this? So I would lay down and I stayed in my bed because I know like when I sit up on the couch, my blood and stuff pools and my ankles are carrying on. So then my feet get to swelling and all that. So I know I got to lay down so that all the water and stuff and the fluid would come off. So I've been up running to the bathroom like a racehorse. The last couple of days I've been doing that. I'm like, okay. So I'm a little concerned about that because I need to go get this checked out, but I don't have any health insurance at the moment. And that they're just, when it comes down to health insurance and carrying on and you're trying to do maintenance, doctors won't see you and shit, and it just becomes a whole big to-do. So, yeah, and it's been kind of that way. Have you ever tried to get ahead of a bill, but they end up stunning you? Let me explain. Here, the system that we have here, Miss StreamYard, honey. Okay, we use the program and carry it on, and so I pay for it yearly. Okay. Well, I did not realize that it was time for the payment to go up, right? So it's a little too early for me in my bank account. So I said, well, wait a minute, let me switch over and I go to pay it month to month. And that way it could buy me some time or whatever. Well, thank you, Wells Fargo. When the children ran the payment, Wells Fargo ended up honoring this damn payment. Okay. If the money was not in the account, yes, I have overdraft protection and this, that, and that. Like I have that. But honey, this was a $500 charge. Why would you charge something that's $500 damn dollars and then cause my account to go into the negative? That doesn't make sense. So I had to go do a little flip-de-doodle or whatever to get my account back right. But I was like, why did you let this payment go through Wells Fargo? And such a large payment. It wasn't like it was like the little $65 ones that, okay. You let this large ass payment go through, and I was pretty upset with that. So that has been, the gist of my weekend. I was trying to go out to go see Tim Bay. Y'all know Tim Bay from Instagram. Yeah, she's in town doing her comedy show and carrying on. As a matter of fact, the next show started at 10 o'clock, but I just couldn't get in. And I know this child like to come over here to Hannah Marie's rib shack over here in downtown College Park, right around the corner from my house. But when I got up and carried on, I was going to try to go around there, but I wasn't going to spend no money on those ribs or nothing. But I just didn't go see her. So, child, I'll catch her the next time she comes. And I've been trying to get her because I want her to come here on the show. Okay. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is where we are, right? So that has been my day, honey. I'm hoping that you guys are having a wonderful day as well. And that for this, second Saturday in July, that you're having a wonderful time. Let me do a shout out to my best friend, my Bristol honey, Miss Ubecca, honey, Ube Sweet down there in Detroit, honey. It's her birthday today, honey. Hey, baby. That's my Bristol right there, honey. Me and Ube, we go back. Honey, we lean all the way back, honey, like a fat bitch, honey, in a chair. One of those S chairs that with the legs breaking and go all the way back to the floor. That's how we are, honey. Me and you, we go way back. And my baby turned 54 today. So when I called her, she was at Belle Isle, honey, on the aisle, sitting by the water, enjoying the elements. And she said she was enjoying the elements. So that's my baby. So happy birthday, Yubi. And all of that. There's somebody else. We've got a couple other people whose birthdays today as well. So thank you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And looks like I'm going to be solo this evening because y'all know Big Red now has minister duties. He's been ordained as a minister, he and his wife. They do have church service tomorrow morning, and I believe that he's trying to prepare. I don't know if he's going to be speaking tomorrow or not, but I think he's trying to prepare. And Nick, honey, Aunt Nikki, child, she had to go to the donut factory, I believe, honey. She had to go take a little job, child. Y'all know the struggle is real, honey. So anytime we had to go make a coin, honey, it's because we got some bills to pay. So she had to go over here and do what she needed to do to sustain herself. So she may not be in this evening as well. So, honey, it's going to be me and y'all, honey. So I need y'all to be as vocal with me as possible because we got some things that we're going to get through, okay? So let's get started. Let's get motherfucking started, okay? Here, let me go. What we got over here? Lee, you say what? I'm good. Okay, when you coming back to the ATL, child? Listen, because you have a good history with them and they think that it's an important bill. Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that, honey, but damn it. Okay, I had $13 in the bank at 21. I screamed at AJ in the car. and swore never to do that shit again. Okay, right. Okay, okay, okay. I understand. I understand. Okay, I hate that. If you wanted them to put it through, right? If you wanted them to put it through, they would have denied it. You're damn right. Okay, because that would have been the thing, right? Okay, right. Okay, right. Okay, I never did either. We make mistakes when we're young, and when we get older, same shit. Some shit I just don't do anymore. That's because you outgrow it, honey. That's what maturity is all about. When you outgrow it, honey. When do we get Sunday back? Oh, I wonder, child. Sundays, y'all like the I said what I said Sundays. Listen, what is happening is I work on Sundays. Donut factory duties calls me in, honey. So I work second shift from 3 to 11. So this particular time that I try to be on with you guys, I'm usually at the donut factory. So because we having to go to work, that's why I had to discontinue or at least postpone. I said what I said Sundays. But what we can do, honey, now if y'all would just want to back that way, I could bring those back a little bit earlier. No, because I'm at work at 3. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Uh we'll find a way where we could get them to come back sooner or later. Maybe they be pre-taped or something and carrying on. Okay. Let's see. Next year need to come and see my favorite twin cousins and yourself. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. Okay. So now let's get into today's show. I'm calling today's show is so far out of control. Okay, so far out of control. Okay, this shit is starting to wait a minute. I'm feeling like I'm choking. That's because I probably wasn't sitting right in it. Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, cuz, what's going on? My little cousin right there. Love tuning in, big cuz. Well, okay, come on, let's do it. Um, let's start here because y'all know, on the heels of what's going on with the Highland Park, Illinois shooting and carrying on, I want to make something perfectly, perfectly clear. I heard a snippet of something. I didn't hear the whole thing. It was just in passing. Everybody was on this bandwagon about, okay, this boy must have been confused because we got folks who are dressing up as women to go get guns and this, that, and other, blah, 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 blah. And what I don't want this to turn into, or what I don't want this to, for anybody to try to make any kind of correlation. This boy was not transgender. This boy was not confused trying to say that he dressed up in drag or this, that, and the other to do whatever. That man, that 21-year-old boyish man, okay, a young man, deliberately dressed up in a wig and carrying on and dressed as a woman as a decoy. He did that so that he could blend into the crowd and no one would recognize him. Do not equate this crime with anything to the transgender community, because this has nothing to do with trans. It wasn't about him feeling like a woman. Y'all sure to get on my nerves with that shit. Oh, I just feel like a woman. So because you feel this way, it means something. Bitch, y'all too cavalier with that, because it's not that simple. It's not that easy. And what you're not going to do is pin this kind of shit on something that it has nothing to do with. Do not try to make this into some kind of trans thing, some kind of LGBT alphabet thing. Do not. This was a crime. It was a heinous crime. And you will not make this out to be that he was confused, it did, and all of that, and trying to make this into a trans thing, because this ain't that. And if I hear it come out of somebody else's mouth, again, I got to go find that particular clip, because when the guy said it, I was like, what? This ain't got nothing to do with sexual identity. This has got something to do with him watching TV or understanding that he needed a disguise to get away from the crowd. Okay. And when he admitted, I think the police said that he even said that because he had got a scar, some kind of tattoo in his face or whatever, that he wanted to make sure that nobody recognized him. Okay, so don't you dare try to make this into anything trans. Understand? Don't you dare do it, because this has got nothing to do with that. And that there becomes a distraction to all this shit about the guns, because it is said that at first they were trying to figure out what was going on, but it said that the boy's father was the one that supported him getting the damn how he was able to get the gun. The father signed off on something for him to get when he was underage. The father was the one to do this, to do this, and do this. Okay, so no. So, and y'all knew this. And see, this here, this is where, you know, when we have Phil Smith on here, the creator and director of the National African American Gun Association, when we had him on here, we were asking him about these questions. See, this is why I'm on the fence with. I understand the education and I get it. Okay. But right now, you know, emotionally speaking, it's shit like this that gets into the scheme of things. Okay. Where it's like, okay, how is it that because you can't regulate people. Now listen, y'all know I do another show on Wednesdays right over here on mix106radio.com, right? Over there with my boy DC. And we had him come over there. And when he was over there, he said something to me that struck me in my crawl, honey. Got all in my crawl, just in the crawl. And he said, as though we support the education of safety and the education of learning how to protect yourself legally and lawfully, okay, we do not support those who are bullies, okay? Because I asked him, I said, listen, what is it when we get people who become so fascinated with gunplay to where now they're so busy talking about the bullets? See, when we talk about protecting ourselves or whatever, this is where this is in my mind why I have a hard time dealing with the whole thing of people saying that they, okay, we're protecting ourselves and okay, protecting yourself is one thing, but damn it, when you start sitting up there making sure that you got the right type of bullet to do this kind of damage, that's more than protecting yourself. Okay, that's more than protecting yourself. Anytime you're trying to tell me about a hollow tip point bullet or this particular bullet, the silver bullet, because this one here, when it hits, it busts up and the particles go, it'll fuck you up. And I've heard people describe bullets that way. Okay, I've watched people's faces contort when they sit up there and talk about what kind of destruction that this bullet can do. Okay, and it's that kind of thing that people like me who sit up there and say, okay, we got to look at this a different way, is that kind of thing that has a lot of us on arm and on edge and carrying on. And when it comes down to understanding what's what, okay, about gun safety. Because if I'm just trying to get you to fuck up off of me, a bullet is going to do it. Okay. But if I got to sit down here now and make sure I get this type of bullet and this type of this and this type of this, honey, that's more than protecting yourself. That then makes you a killer because you bought this type of bullet to do just that, right? And Philip said that we don't support bullies. And so the question becomes to you, and y'all tell me now, tell me, is it fair to say that no, let me rephrase that. What percentage of the gun owners that you say are so law-abiding, what percentage of them are bullies? And on that show, I had equated that with martial arts. Okay, y'all know whenever people take martial arts training and carrying on, the whole idea is that you're supposed to become it's more about meditation and centering yourself and understanding how to use the martial arts in order to defend yourself. You're not doing this to become a weapon of mass destruction. You're learning all of this to learn how to defend yourself. It's about body and exercise, understanding how the body works, and this, that, and the other. It's meditation when you do your Tai Chi movements and carrying on, and it's all becoming one with it's all about understanding the flow and the energy. Okay. It's about releasing the chi and all of that, right? But then you got those who become martial artists, and y'all watch the Karate Kid, okay, that because they got the skill, now they think that they become gods or they become weapons of mass destruction. And so everything that they do is all about the kill, it's all about the hunt, it's all about the destruction, you know. And so I equated that with gun ownership as well, because I don't, we could teach safety, we could teach this, but we cannot regulate people's behavior, you know. And so Philip said, well, we don't condone bullying. So the question is, who polices them? How do you police a bully with a gun? Okay, who has the knowledge, who can sit down there and tell you about this, that, and the other? I watch military folks, and I say this about Caucasian children all the time. There are a number of military children, white military children, especially if they're from the fucking South. Child, they talk about how they gonna get this infantry and do this and blah, da, 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 da. And it becomes a whole big to-do. And you watch their faces just light up into some kind of something over this shit. And I'm like, what is this? What is your fascination with this to that point to where, damn it, you have just become a whole creature? You understand? So I'm gonna put that to y'all, honey. What percentage of that do you think needs to, and how do we police it? How do we police somebody? How do we police somebody? Because here's the other thing about these guns. Everybody trying to get the weapon that's going to out-weapon somebody else. And I've heard this. And I meant to ask Phil, I think we asked him this. Or did we? On either show. I don't remember. Anyway, the whole thing of it is, if somebody got a little 22, y'all know, y'all love trying to say what's a pussy gun and what ain't. If somebody got a little 22, it's a cute little handgun, put a little broad strap or whatever up in a bosom, okay? If she got that, or if a dude got a little 22, he can slide in his pocket or his back pocket or right there at his ankle and carrying on. Y'all always say that little gun, oh, that's a little pussy gun. That ain't no damn gun. Okay, if we get a 357 or a Glock, that's a semi-automatic. Now we're talking about something with some substance. But then it becomes, now I got to get the gun that's going to out-weapon somebody else, because if I got a gun and you got a gun, then it becomes whose gun got the most power. Because now it's all about trying to take it out. You know what I'm saying? And that there is where I believe a lot of that bullying behavior that Phil was talking about. I think that's the start of it. I don't know, because I'm not a gun owner. I am going to go to the range. I still have not gone. Y'all know he offered me to take my first lesson free, and I have not gone to the range yet. I've got to make some time. I want to do that before the summer is over. I was trying to do it for my birthday, but I just didn't make the time. So I want to do that before the summer is over, to go onto the range so that we can learn how to properly fire a weapon. Okay? Let's go. Yeah, I can go get my Charlie's Angels on, honey. Okay? Okay. Okay, wait a minute. DC, you up in here? Don't you know no good? What you know no good, baby? Who are they trying to do that? Okay, right. Okay. I didn't hear about this. Yeah, it's very subtly, as far as them trying to come for that guy, and they're trying to sit up there and make it sound as if he's some kind of special case or whatever, and he's so confused because he was dressing up in women's clothes and shit. It's a distraction. You're damn right it's a distraction. It's always a distraction. You know what I've learned about American politics and carrying on. And that there is any time we got something big coming down the pipeline, if you want a major distraction, throw something alphabet on it. The alphabet arguments have always been the greatest distraction when it comes down to politics here, because that's the easy target button. That's an easy button. You got the evangelicals that get up in the way and get on, and they don't want the gay children this, and they don't want the gay children that, and blah, the yakety, honey. Now we got this thing here with the mass shooting and things. Everybody talking about gun laws and blah, blah, blah. Now you got this child who escaped the crowd because he was dressed up in women's clothing. Now you trying to make that a LGBT thing. Don't you dare put that on the children. Don't put that on the children. Because that ain't us, and we're not accepting that bullshit. We ain't accepting it. We ain't accepting it. Return to sender. Return to sender. Package refused. Okay, Big Beach, I found another home run food spot. Grips, Good Eats, and Sweets on Metropolitan Parkway. Oh, really? Grips, Good Eats, and Sweets. God bless it. Okay, we got to go check that out. Metropolitan Parkway, honey. Okay, over here on the West End. Interesting. They all can kill. They all do kill, honey. See, and you know what? A lot of children would say guns don't. And Phil said that, okay? Was it Phil or was it his assistant? One of them. You know, guns don't kill people. People kill people. Okay. Yeah, because it was like, well, the gun don't kill nobody because, you know, as long as the gun is not in somebody's hand, if the gun is sitting up against the wall, if it's in my purse or whatever the case may be, honey, that gun ain't gonna kill nobody. Now, if I put it in my hand and get it activated to kill, and I pull the trigger, then it can, okay? And that's an argument, and it's a legitimate argument, okay? The gun ain't gonna just walk over to you and just decide to kill you, okay? The gun is not gonna pull its own damn trigger, okay? And that bitch can misfire if you drop that bitch, but that's a whole different thing. Oh, y'all pardon my indulgence, honey. That's Otis Max line, honey. And that's we're doing almond milk tonight, honey. I got chocolate almond milk this evening. So that's a legitimate argument. I just listen. If you're not trying to be Billy Badass, you won't need a gun. Okay, and that there is for all the Billy Badasses. If you are in the mindset of, okay, this here is for protection. Okay, this here is for protection because we do have crazy ass motherfuckers out here, honey, who are trying to come for you. Okay, and you're not doing it out of fear. See, there's a lot of people who get together and they go buy guns out of fear, claiming they're trying to protect themselves, but they done got scared. Okay, if you buying a gun out of fear, honey, I need for you to reevaluate that. Okay, I need for you to reevaluate that, because what you don't want to do is have something so powerful and you're doing this out of an emotional reaction. Because emotionally, you have not rationally made a decision. You know, you made it out of, I need me a gun up in here. It's too crazy. Oh my God, they done broke in my house. Or they done stole somebody. Okay, my friend Anthony, he just got his car stolen. So now he done made up in his mind, oh girl, I done made a decision. I'm going to buy a gun. I'm sick of these motherfuckers. That there is not the reason to buy it. Okay, that's not the reason to buy it. That there is to say, listen, as a responsible citizen, okay, I need to protect my home. I need to protect my person, okay, against those who are trying to bring me harm. Do not make that decision based on fear. If you're confident to go get it, that means that when you pull that bitch, you must be ready to use it at any time. Okay. Did y'all see the video yesterday with the girl in the store. Let me see. I don't think I erased it. Let me play that one more time. It is a little bit violent, y'all. It's violent, but wait a minute. Oh, did it? Oh no, I don't. Okay, I don't have it. I don't have it here. I don't have it here. Uh, but there was a video I played yesterday. Go back to watch yesterday's show where the girl got the bump of her gums on some kind of social media, whatever it was, and they in O'Reilly's store. The cashier is the one bumping her gums. Got her ass snatched from behind that counter, and she got her ass whooped. Now she done brought her gun to work. What does she do? She go behind the counter, grabs her gun, and shoots little Miss Thing right there, point blank. Okay. So see, why did that require a shot? Because you wasn't fair for your life, bitch. You just got your ass whooped. You got an ass whooping, and the girl was done. After she whooped your ass, she talked a little bit more shit. But she was done. But you decided you got to get back and go grab your little pistol or whatever it was, and now you want her. Mm-hmm. Those are the kinds of emotional shits that we got to get a little bit better control over, children. Okay. Rose, you up in here? Hey, girl, what's up? Okay, I have one upstairs and one downstairs. It ain't killing no one unless it's in someone's hands, okay? Especially in San Diego, California. It's not fear here. Okay. I thought about buying one on and off and hiding it, but so far I haven't. You know, I want to learn how to be responsible with it because I know my temper. Okay, now my temper is not, well, I'm not a violent person anyway. Okay, because I don't like fighting and carrying on, but I know my temper. Okay. And also, as someone, I do security work. I've never had to have a weapon on my job and this, that, and the other. And I never wanted to be on a job where I needed to have a gun as a weapon. I've had a nightstick, but never a gun. And my whole thing is it's the responsibility behind it. Because see, here's the thing. If I get a gun up in here, then I'm going to want a bulletproof vest, you know, and carrying on. Because now my thought is this, and this is just me. If I'm going to have a weapon on me, then bitch, I need to be prepared in case somebody want to fire back. You know, and everybody, listen, going to a gun range or whatever, all of the targets that I've seen, now I'm told they have full body targets, but all the targets that I've seen are upper torso. Okay? Upper torso. And everybody always loves to shoot here. They like 3 center mass, all in the chest, get the heart, and all that kind of jazz. So in my head, if I'm going to be that way, then I need to be walking around with a damn bulletproof vest on because I don't know where it may come from. And that's just to cover my chest. You know, we ain't talking about nothing that I've not seen anything that's going to protect my head. You know? So those are some of the things that, you know, that I think about, you know, and carrying on because shit. You know, what does that look like? A bulletproof vest? I'm trying to be cute for the night, honey, but I'm so concerned about the evening. To I got my piece on me, honey, but I don't have anything else to protect me. So we talking about protection and all of that. Just like they got the plates to put into the kids' backpacks. Now, have y'all seen that? They're talking about now, if you're going to send your kids to school or whatever, get the little bulletproof. They got the plate that go inside the backpack, you know, so that so that it can protect the kids if from a mass shooting or whatever, and they just walking and protect them from the back or whatever. So we're talking about protection. That should have been a question I asked Phil, because that there becomes my mindset now. Because if we're talking about protection and being outside of my home, do I need to get a bulletproof vest? And are they going to make those accessible to people, you know, on a regular basis or whatever? Because right now, every time that I've seen them, you can only buy them if you are law enforcement or military. Now, I don't quote me on that. The one that I've seen was stating that, okay? Or if you're in a job, now I could get one because I'm security. But does that become available to the average citizen? Because if we're talking about, okay, I'm here to protect myself, and if I'm gonna have my piece on me, is that something we need to consider as well? I'm just throwing it out there as an idea, because most y'all are probably going to say no, because we walk by faith and not by sight. But if you're walking in all that kind of faith, why do you need the gun? Just a thought, just a thought, just a thought. Aha! That's some tea for you, baby. Now listen, let's move on to the next story, because I want to play. Okay, there it is. I'm going to share a screen, because this is about to piss you off, okay? If you've not seen this, it's okay. I was trying to find the TikTok version of this. However, I couldn't find it like I wanted it to. So this here is coming from Channel 8 News in Akron, Ohio. Wait a minute. Let me come back here and make sure everybody can see this. Okay. Y'all can see that, right? Let me put that on full. And then let me go up in here and hit play. Oh, wait a minute. It won't play from there.
Police say 6 last night were all from out of town, including Kentucky, North Carolina, and Wisconsin. And at least one person was taken to the hospital. The others were transported to the Summit County Jail. Now, a Fox 8 viewer who recorded the arrests sent us this video that shows an Akron police officer repeatedly punching 37-year-old Michael Harris of North Carolina. Akron police say that force was needed to arrest Harris and another man. Now, protesters continue to demonstrate against the police-involved shooting death of 25-year-old Jalen Walker. Now, a spokesman for the Akron Police Department tells Fox 8 that punching incident will be reviewed internally by the department like any other use of force allegations. He says the review takes about 30 days, and it will consider the totality of the circumstances and whether that amount of force was reasonable. Meanwhile, court records also show that Jacob Blake Sr. was arrested. You may remember his son was shot and seriously injured by police in Kenosha, Wisconsin 2 years ago. Also arrested was Bianca Austin, the aunt of Breonna Taylor, who was shot and killed by police in Louisville, Kentucky during a botched raid in 2020. And Sky Fox was overhead at one point over Cleveland Clinic, Akron General Hospital. They were on a soft lockdown as people gathered out front, which is where Blake Sr. was taken. Now, Bianca Austin was given a $2,500 bond. The mayor and police chief have not made a decision on whether another curfew will be imposed for downtown Akron, although we're told it's being discussed. We're also told they are expected to address the media in the coming days. Reporting live from the newsroom, Kevin Freeman, Fox 8 News.
All right. Okay, so y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that. Now, I have some wonderful police officers who are friends, okay? Good, we good associates, good friends, and carrying on. We work together. And I always ask this question, honey, when are the good cops going to galvanize? Y'all saw that police officer repeatedly hit that man in his motherfucking face. Okay, why? Why? Hold on. Let me do one more. Because see, this here, wait a minute, that one is too long. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that one. And go to my wall, honey. Go to my Facebook wall. I put one that was here in Marietta, Georgia. Okay. Marietta is a suburb of Atlanta. And this here was posted Thursday night. Okay. Where at the IHOP, a married couple were there, and apparently something had going on, and one of the IHOP children, honey, got a little that way. So they got a little exchange going on. They called the police. Police got there. Now, they're trying to sit down here and assess the situation. After assessing the situation, the wife is trying to talk. The husband said, "Come on, baby, let's go." She said, "No, baby, hold on. Let me talk to this officer." Okay. And so while she's talking to the male officer, the female officer is talking to the husband. Well, he said, "Fuck it, I'm going outside to my car." And she would not let him leave. Okay. So then it became a whole big to-do. They hollering, this, that, and the other. The husband turns around. Now, at one point, they told him, "Okay, listen, blah, blah, blah." I guess they were trying to detain him. Okay. Well, he was talking, and it was very calm, and he was talking. When the worker or whoever started hollering at his wife, he turned around, he stepped and said, "Who hollering?" And he pointed backward. Right when they did that was when the police rushed him, tried to put him in handcuffs, and that's when this became a whole big to-do. Okay? They talking about he's resisting. He's a big guy, so he's trying to get comfortable. They're trying to get him to sit on the floor. He's like, "Okay, wait a minute." He was trying to sit down. The wife was trying, now she's trying to help him, right? "Baby, calm down. Just do what they say do. Just do what they say do." So, of course, now this is where, this is a debatable point, because I understand when the police get involved, they want everybody to back up or whatever, because they don't know if what your position is, especially if you're coming from behind them, because they don't know if you're trying to jump on them or whatever. They're trying to protect themselves as they handle the situation. In this case, you knew damn well that she was talking to her husband. You knew that. Okay? And so she's sitting up there trying to get him, and she's pleading with him, wait a minute, let me talk to him. Yana got the manhandling this man and carrying on. Now he's trying to get on the floor. And then what happens? Y'all talking about, so y'all had to use force. The man was trying to sit down, and then the one officer who had nothing to do with it, it's always the bit. Why is it? It's always the motherfucker that's coming from the back. That third, fourth guy that's always running up on the damn scene. Why is it? It's always him that come in with the goddamn jab and got to beating this man in his fucking face. You didn't hit them in the arms. You didn't jab them in the legs, try to discombobulate them. Y'all go hitting motherfuckers in the damn face. Why? Why? That's the question I need to know, because I know damn well that that's not part of training. And then they give the excuse of physical force was necessary to assess the situation and to contain it. When is physical force, you hitting somebody in their goddamn face, necessary? Especially when he was already in handcuffs. You saw plainly that dude was already in handcuffs. So what the fuck are you hitting him in his face for? I have a problem with that. I have a major bone of contention with all of that. And I need for officers to sit down and tell me what the fuck that's supposed to mean. And why is it that you do shit like that? And then here's the other thing. Now, let me ask this question. Why is it that I always think that when you know you're in the wrong is when you don't want to, you feel as though you don't have to comply. Anytime a regular citizen is asking for your damn name and badge number, why are you not giving it? Why is it becomes a bone of contention with you? I have another incident that I've been watching today, where they ask, "Okay, what's your name and badge number? Because I'm going to make a complaint." I don't have to give you that. I'm not talking to you right now. What the fuck is this? What is your name and badge number? You see it. What is your name and your motherfucking badge number? Why is it that there is becoming the hardest thing for an officer to do or to comply with? Why is it that you, officer, become just as difficult as some of the damn people that you say hollering and screaming at you? Now, I understand you human like everybody else, but damn it, now, if you ain't got shit to hide, and you know that giving your name and badge number as part of the protocol for this job, why is that always a problem? And here's another thing that gets on my nerves. Why is it that when people are using their camcorders or their phones or whatever to record what it is that you're doing, have y'all ever noticed that the shit that be on the TV and everything, or some of the stuff that they catch on, or that you catch on YouTube and things, that oftentimes when the third party is recording, that the officer trying to assess the situation will get right up on the camera and block the shot. And every time you go around them, they moving with you, like to block what's going on. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that even when they tell you you're supposed to be 6 to 10 feet away from it, right? So I'm 6'4". If I were to lay flat out on the ground, okay, but okay, that's at least six feet. Okay, now 4 more feet from that. All right, once I pinpoint what the hell 10 feet is, no, you can't tell me, no, you need to be way over there. No, that's a goddamn lie. So why is it when you see that I'm still recording, have you ever noticed that when they sit somebody down on the ground, the officers then get into a circle and they block the subject? They block it so that you can't see what the hell is going on. And then of course, you being so far away, you're not going to get the audio. Why is it that when you ask, I had this one, he was asking the sergeant or the supervisor, is your body cam recording? Is your body cam recording? Now, I got to find out here in Georgia, if you ask an officer that, if they are obligated to answer that question. Okay, but according to what I'm told by my police officer friends, whenever a situation goes down, especially if you've been called up on it, and you get out your car, I know a lot of them, they hit theirs to start immediately. So they're recording the whole thing from the time they get out the car to the time they get back in it, right? But the thing of it is it's information. Are you allowed to refuse to talk to the citizens when they're asking those questions that are supposed to be, by law, these are supposed to be things that you do as a police officer? I just need to know, okay? I just need to know. I just want to motherfucking know, because I get tired. It's exhausting, darling. It's fucking exhausting when we're dealing with the same shit over and 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 over again. It gets exhausting. Okay? It gets exhausting because we end up becoming or looking at things from in a prism that makes no sense. It's almost as if we're figure eighting and going nowhere. Just figure eighting, honey. Okay? And it's always like the powers that be are the ones that's on top of this thing. They're toppling and grappling. And it seems as though they're winning. And that's not cool. That there is not cool. Not cool. The question is, what can we do about it? What can we do to make it better? What can we do to even out the playing field of some sort legally? But we can all get mad and go burn shit up and this, that, and the other, but that's not going to solve it. What that's going to do is wreak more havoc on communities and stuff where the resources are already limited. So now you go burning shit down to get everybody's attention. Okay. But hell, a lot of y'all didn't want to get counted for the fucking census. So the money that we need to rebuild the motherfucker, your portion ain't going to be there because you didn't get counted with the census. So now you're asking for all these different amenities and carried on, but yet you still refuse to do your part. So then it becomes a whole big catch-22. Damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. Is we just get tired. We just get fucking tired. We get tired. Just tired. Okay. The law doesn't apply to them. Why not? They defend it. Police don't have to obey the law. Okay, criminals don't like to be recorded. Ooh, right there. Ha-ha! Right there. I think we just hit something. Criminals don't like to be recorded. They don't want a record of it, baby. Okay, they don't want a record of it, baby. No kinds of accounts, honey. No kinds of accounts. Yeah, y'all see my Wonder Woman cup? Well, wait a minute. Can you? It's got a glare on it. Wait a minute. Yeah, see. One of many that I have, of course. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was supposed to have been just a sip, but that got good to me. Okay. Tired of being tired. Hello, tired of being fucking tired. Shit, okay? So now, okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? That seems to be the question. All right, look here. Let me take a small little break. I'm going to take a small one, refill my cup. Y'all go pee. Come on back. I got one more story, and then I'm going to ask a couple of questions from, I'm trying to figure out which deck I want to use. Should I do late night edition, or should I do relationship edition, or should I do after dark edition? Y'all want, tell me which question y'all want. Okay, y'all want, or should I do one from each deck? Okay, why don't I do that? Why don't I do one question from each deck, and then that'll send us up out of here. Okay. Okay, so let me take a small little break. When I come back, I got something else I want to y'all. I'm gonna think of this question as we go to break. Okay, I want you to imagine this. You're comfortable right where you are. Think of where you are right now, whether you're in a house or if you are in an apartment complex, even if you are the owner of the house, if you bought it, okay? Just imagine someone came to you and told you that what you live in is no longer yours. Either it's been sold or it's been deemed that it is inhabitable or whatever. And you got X amount of days to get out of here. What are you going to do? Let's start right there. Let me take a quick little break. Let's answer that when we return. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I got it. Let's answer that on the way back. Stand by.
Have you tried Big Rob popcorn? It's a wonderful anytime snack that everyone will love. Available in 3 flavors. Grown and Sexy, which is the perfect mix of cheddar, cheese, and caramel. Sugar Shack, a fruitful flavored mix of watermelon and apple. So delicious and good. How about spicy butter and white cheddar? Everyone loves it. That's why it's called good. All Big Rob snacks are manufactured in an FDA-approved facility and flash sealed for freshness, safety, and worldwide delivery. To order, call or text 937-367-8650. That's 937-367-8650. Or contact Big Rob via Instagram at HeyBigRob. As the holidays approach, take advantage of the holiday special. Purchase more than 2 bags and receive a free CD. Call or text 937-367-8650 to place your order now. Big Rob popcorn, the perfect snack that you will love. It's so delicious.
Be bold, be unique, be the T with a unique body oil fragrance from the Sensuality Fragrance Collection. The Sensuality Collection embodies a unique array of customized original scents created by Big Meech. Indulge yourself in such fragrances as eye candy, foreplay, anticipation, shower fresh, naked beauty, or pay homage to the motherland and choose an oil from our exclusive Wakanda collection. Over 17 different scents that will tantalize your senses. Order yours today. Log on to www.dishingtea.com for more information. Because remember, it's all about the tea. Sensuality, that is.
How you all doing? My name is Jason Pander and I'm the CEO and founder of B Condoms. Today I'm about to give you a demonstration to show you why B Condoms are the strongest condoms in the market. There's nothing better. What we're going to do today is I took one of our Platinum XL condoms, we're going to put it over a cucumber, and what I'm going to show you is that we can cut through this cucumber without actually breaking the integrity of our condom. Now you can see I put the condom over this cucumber. I'm going to take a knife. We're going to now cut through it. Now, keep in mind, all condoms are not able to do this. This is something special, all right? Our condoms are pH friendly for the women, all right? They're vegan friendly, they're organic. We don't have any of the toxins that you'll find in other types of condoms, like the caseins, the glycerins, the glutens, any of those. That's why our condoms are odorless and they're tasteless. So what you now saw was, voila, all cuts through the cucumber. Now watch this. Take some water, open it up. No holes. This is what you get when you purchase a B condom. The best quality on the market, black owned, and make sure to protect the culture with B condoms. Nothing's better. Thank you. Jason Panda tapping out.
Welcome to Alo Nana. Treat yourself to the luxurious experience of having all natural shea butter soaps and body balms that will soften, radiate, and even exfoliate your skin. Alo Nana products are designed with you in mind to promote overall health and wellness the way that nature intended. No dyes, no colors, no chemicals. Just pure love, like receiving a hug from grandma. Get your Alo Nana today. Contact Aunt Nikki on IG or call 267-629-1364. Alo Nana, building a legacy, not a letdown. And we are back, darlings. Now, see, you guys were going through what we said. You said one from each. Okay, we're going to do that. Lawyer big time, okay? And you didn't cut the head of the condom. Why was he going to cut the head of the condom? Okay, he cut through it. Listen, I have some of those B condoms, honey. And one of the things is that it is the only black-owned condom company that we have here in the United States. I don't think we have any overseas, so I'm going to say that in the world. And the integrity of those condoms, honey. Now I have another video where he took the condom, he was able to bring it all the way down to his elbow. Well, you see, I'm a little bit more girthier than he is, but I was able to get the condom down to here without it breaking. Okay, down to the middle of my forearm, without it breaking, without it busting and carrying on. So for all of you who figure as though, you know, you too wide, you too this, you too that, you see how my arm is? Yeah, okay. And I got that damn thing down to here. So honey, yeah, okay. But nonetheless, honey, yeah, we want to make sure that we are doing our part to rebuild Black Wall Street and Black America in building our economic power, honey, because we need that. We need that. But nonetheless, okay. The question I posed to you guys was, What would you do if you come to find out that the place that you're living in right now, whether you own it or not, someone come to you and tell you that you got X amount of days to get out because this here has been either sold or you have been deemed inhabitable? Okay. What would you do? Huh? See, we pose that question because here in Atlanta, there's a couple of complexes that is doing that. Okay. Both of them in Decatur. Okay. One, they just pulled the rug out from underneath you. They're trying to, you got 2 months. Okay, y'all got 60 days, child, to get the hell out of here. But y'all know there's a problem with that, right? Because most people, everybody, when we talk about income, and this is where this is big, because a lot of these complexes that are closing down or whatever the case may be, they ask this astronomical amount of rent, but a lot of them are slumlords. They don't take care of the property as they should. And the people who live there are living paycheck to paycheck. So the economics are not, thriving and this, that, and the other. So trying to find some place to go, okay, it's difficult because, number one, rents are absolutely crazy. I'm in this place because you're the place that I can afford. See, so now going into a whole nother groove, a whole nother atmosphere. What is that? How do we make that happen? How do we move on when I got to make sure that on my job I'm supposed to make 3 times what you say the rent is? Y'all heard me say this before, that right now, in order to self-sustain, you must make at least the bare minimum of $26 an hour on a job, and that there with rent being $1,400 a month. So your monthly income got to be $5,000 to live someplace that most folks would consider to be a hovel. Okay, little cave. Especially when the landlord and them are not doing what they're supposed to do to keep the upkeep together. Or they hiring these little nickel slick little fuckers, honey, who 2 steps away from being a crackhead to come up in here and fix the shit. Okay. What do we do to protect ourselves? Because there's something that we have never had to endure in the numbers that we're enduring this in. So be that as it may. Be that as it may, honey. It's just that it's sad. I know it's been happening, and the Red Cross may have some money, but they ain't got a lot of money. Y'all know it's nighttime. My allergies are getting to me. They don't have the right kinds of this, that, and the other. So what do we do, children? What do we do? What do we do? Because the days of going home to mama and grandmama, honey, are long gone, especially when they passed on. I have no grandparents, and I just lost my mom back in November. Okay, so what is this? What is it? Okay, so yeah. What do you do, and what is it that we need to petition with our local authorities, with the children who make the coin, the children who make the decisions, the children who we entrust to be there on our behalf? What do we do and say to them? Moving on, honey. Let me get into a couple of these cards. Let's start here. If your significant other gets their dream job in a city far away from your family, are you willing to relocate? If your significant other gets their dream job in a city far away from your family, are you willing to relocate? Are you willing to do it, baby? Huh? I am. And shit, I'll get the hell on. And let me make this caveat. I would do that as long as we have been dating for at least a year. Okay, we pretty much know each other, and I think that this is the long haul. You know, so we can't be regular fuck buddies or whatever to where you or regular friends with benefits, because that's not going to work. This here has to be a total relationship and a total commitment to one another for me to get up and move. So let me put that caveat on it. Okay. Now, if you are under the mindset of, oh well, hell, he moving, the company gonna pay for it, and this will get me closer to some shit that I want to do, and you just using him as the meal ticket, or her, okay, that's fucked up. But who am I to judge? Okay, what are your thoughts, children? What are your thoughts? Okay, what you say, Michael? Yes, I will, only if we're married. Okay. Okay. Y'all not gonna be Thelma and eBay. Okay. When she was ready to go to Africa and shit. For that damn Zulu dick. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all ready for the next question? Name one thing, this is from the After Dark edition. Name one thing you always wanted to try sexually but haven't. Explain. Explain why you have not done what you say you always wanted to do. And let's see, if I'm going to answer that question, it would be, I have yet to have the twin fantasy. Okay. Now, I've had several three-ways and all that kind of thing. I like the group thing. But what is it that I talk about that I have not done, and that there is one of them? I have not done the twin thing, and I would love to so badly. The reason why I haven't is because I have not ran into a gay set of twins that tickled my fancy. Okay, that's why. Okay, they're thin and carrying on. The ones I've seen have been very thin, and I'm not necessarily into thin boys like that, honey. They cute. They have a place. You know how Mama used to save Grandma saved the ham bone. Okay, and put it in the freezer so that she could have that bone to season them beans. Okay. That there is for me. So put it in the comments, honey, what it is for you. And then let me do one more, and we're gonna be out. Because I don't know why my eyes are getting tired, but they are. Okay. Random card. Oh, let's see. Well, while drinking one night, your significant other tells you that they don't love you anymore. The next day, while sober, they say they didn't mean it. Who do you believe then? One more time. While driving one night, your significant other tells you that they don't love you anymore. The next day, while sober, they say they didn't mean it. Do you believe them? Explain. Now, here's where it is. It's all in the verbiage for me. It didn't say that they didn't remember saying it. They said, the car say that he didn't mean anything by it, or she didn't mean anything by it. Right. You tell me you don't love me, it's a wrap. Why are we here? Why are we doing this, honey? I'm not, no. I'm not going to be your mama. We're not going to change your diapers. And no. I'm not going to be the convenience for you neither. Okay, you can get your rocks off. And so because I'm your pity party or your pity sex, and you trying to do me a favor or thinking that you're doing me a favor. No, thank you. No, thank you. Well, all right. Y'all done got quiet on me. Okay, it's Saturday night. Everybody trying to get on out here, and it's close to the witching hour. So listen, let me let you guys get ready to go on home or go take care of your prospective place. Thank you for coming out with me and joining me and carrying on, honey. Again, honey. If you see something, say something. Don't just sit down there and let the cops do what you see them do, and then you don't report it to the mayor, to the governor even. See, we so busy trying to make sure that the local children get it. No, fuck them damn lines. Flood them. Flood them. Get them together, honey. Let them know that you mean business, and we're not going to tolerate no bullshit. Okay? So on that note, y'all see my eye, I don't know what just came over me. My eyes just got tired all of a sudden. So let me let you guys go. So I know, wait a minute. Okay. A drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. Is that how it goes? You're damn right, honey. A sober heart. Yes. Okay. Oh, my God, today. So listen, if you love me like you say that you do, honey, we want you to like, subscribe, and to share. Okay. With all of your friends, child. With all of your friends. Okay. If you hated us, honey, then just tell us to watch the show and let them be the judge of their own, or whatever the case may be, honey. On behalf of my colleagues, Aunt Nikki and the big red fella, honey, I'm going to call him Lavelle, Minister Lavelle. But on behalf of Big Red, Nikki, and myself, we thank you for coming on out. We thank you for your love and your support. We thank you for doing you, honey. Because without you doing you, we couldn't be us, okay? So on that note, darling, let me let you guys go. And we will see you guys on the next go-round, honey. Okay, wait a minute. Where's my outro? I don't have the outro cue. This is what gets me together. Okay, there we go. So on that note, my darling, woo, yeah, I cracked a note. Scene, honey. Scene. Thank you.